Hey, what's up, y'all? Okay, this is Health, Fitness, and Sports 101, and today we're going to talk about what you see behind me. And it's actually going to be fats, okay? Healthy fats and not so healthy fats. We're going to focus a little bit more on the healthy, but let's get the bad stuff out the way first, the unhealthy. That's going to be saturated fats. Saturated fats is going to be anything deep fried, basically, for the most part. Some red meats and, depending on what cut, has more saturated fats than others. Pork, and there's other things that have saturated fats in it too, okay, in a nutshell. But saturated fat, let's talk about that. Saturated is basically, think of a fat molecule as a hexagon. And when it's saturated, that means all sides of that molecule is sealed, basically. It's solid, it's saturated. So when you ingest it, your digestive juices have a hard time penetrating it, that fat cell, to break it down from the inside out. So because it can't really do that, or it has a hard time doing that, some of those saturated molecules can be stored in your arteries, or at the very least won't go to where it needs to go to help you, okay? So it doesn't absorb that well because it's hard to break down, in a nutshell, okay? Plus it's high in calories, okay? So that's all not a good thing, okay? So foods that have saturated fat in it, is you want to avoid those, or just go eat those moderately, okay? Moderately. Now, the good stuff, and the two different kinds is monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. So mono, meaning one, you guessed it, it has one opening, so that same molecule, now the digestive juices can get inside that one opening and can break it down from the inside out. Now it can be utilized a little bit more, go to where it needs to go, and has less of a chance to store in your arteries, okay? Polyunsaturated fat is more than one, there's many, so it's going to have two or more. Now those digestive juices can really get in there and break it down quicker, more efficiently, and send it where it needs to go even better. So that's the best ones, okay? So of those unsaturated fats, I always say the mono would be considered the B, and the polyunsaturated fats would be considered the A+. Both really good. One is just good, and the other one is excellent. Some examples of those is going to be, let's talk about oils. Flaxseed oil, that's a really good polyunsaturated fat, excellent, good for your hair, nails, skin, all that good stuff. And then also in your brain, and it does a whole lot of stuff. I could do a video just on flaxseed oil, but one of my favorite ones is going to actually be grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is one of the most stable forms of oils, and so that's the one oil that I know about that you can actually deep fry in. You can fry chicken in there, no jokes. You can fry anything deep fried in it, and the molecule stays steady or stays stabilized, okay? So because it does that, it won't turn into trans fatty acids. If you ever notice when you cook something deep fried, whatever it may be, even if you use olive oil or canola oil or some type of unsaturated fat, it's still, after you're done, if you leave it out at room temperature, it'll turn hard. And that's a side note. If you guys want to know a good quick way to determine if an oil is unsaturated or saturated, just set it out at room temperature. And if it hardens, gets hard, that's a saturated fat. And that's basically what it will do to your arteries. That'll help you remember. And if it stays liquidy, it's much more easier in your system, that's an unsaturated fat. So, and of those, I just said they're not all created the same, but they're still good. But even if you deep fry in an unsaturated fat, like olive oil or something, it still will turn into trans fatty acids, equating to saturated fat, basically. But the one that doesn't do that is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil does not do that. You can deep fry in that. So if you're gonna do it, use that one, and it's much easier on your system and your arteries, okay? That was it, okay? Some good examples, food-wise, I already mentioned a few on the saturated, but the unsaturated is gonna be anything you see behind me, basically. Salmon, avocado, flax seeds, nuts, almonds, those are unsaturated examples of unsaturated fats, okay? I have another video on each one of these and go into more detail on this, but for now, this is one-on-one. I hope this is helpful. Please comment below and let me know what you think and some of the information you've learned over the years. I've been a nutritionist about 16 years and a trainer and a professional boxer for about 20. I don't claim to know it all, but I know a lot, but I'm always trying to learn from others. Questions, I'll answer them as soon as possible, normally within 24 hours or sooner. And just thanks for watching. Please like and share this video, and subscribe to this channel, because I'll have more on nutrition, more on healthy living type things, more on fitness training, weights, different things like that, and also on sports, everything from boxing to basketball. Okay, to health. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.